Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Jai. Govinda, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram. Hey Madhu, how you doing? You okay? Christmas, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Krishna is reading from the Sri Gaura Ganodesa Dipika, which it's a who's who in Chaitanya Leela as opposed to the other Leelas, in comparison to the other Leelas. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. It's rich. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. It's rich, devotional, ecstatic, devotional. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Vaishnava literature. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. I think I might do better in being more honest devotionally if I don't look at the selfie, because when you go live, like there's this live video selfie of yourself, and I think I might do better if I don't look at it. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. So I'm going to make the camera, you know how you can make the camera do a selfie or it can go out? I'm going to make it go out. Let's see what happens. There you go. Might do better with that. Yeah, I might do better with that. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Oh, Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. Or if I make it so you're looking at this form here, but I don't look at it, maybe, that'll work too. So I'll do it so that it's visible, but I'm not going to look at it. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. It was just a nice exchange with a devotee that I knew from, a while ago, like in the 80s. And they always had some nice affection for this devotee. There's just something really heartfelt about them. They're just a good-hearted, pretty ecstatic, really, devotee. Really great person. Really like this person very much. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. So over the years, there's like a little communication here, a little communication there, and it's always a nice exchange, a relishable exchange. So I got a little message this morning, and I was able to share some things with them, and it was a good exchange. For preaching Krishna consciousness, most people, if they knew that when you actually develop some love for Krishna, you end up crying a lot, they wouldn't be particularly attracted because they don't want to cry. They want to have a good time. They don't want to cry. So better to make everything look just wonderful and good and rainbows and just terrific, you know. And in that way to start to be able to hear a little something about Krishna, but to make it a very, very happy, lighthearted experience. Apparently, it seems harmless, really. Just have something nice to eat and sing and dance a little bit. I mean, that's pretty good, you know, can't go wrong. This is a religion I could get into, which is exactly what got me in, when I visited a temple for the first time in 1961. Actually, I walked in the door on Janmashtami. I had no idea it was Janmashtami. And the devotees there were all fasting. But they were cooking all day and they were putting the food out for guests. And that was me. So really, I just sat there all day and ate. And I thought, and they were singing and dancing, and I thought, wow, I like it here, you know. They cook and we sing and dance and I eat, and I could get into this. Where I'm not sure what they're doing here, but it seems good to me, you know. I was pretty destitute materially. I couldn't function materially very well at all. I still can't. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. So I sat there and I ate all day and asked them if I could, you know, could I stay here? And they said, yeah, you can stay here. So I packed my few little belongings, whatever they were, and there I moved in. And then the next day I got to wash all the pots. And there was a lot of pots. So it's kind of like that, you know. So you get the special introductory offer, and boy, it's really good, you know. But actually, developing this strong desire and this love for Krishna means there's going to be some crying. There's going to be crying. And the more realization that, like, I get about my situation, the more I cry. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. And we're seeing and understanding through the association and the mercy of a wonderful devotee, Srila Gaura Haridas, that this is actually the path. It's not the path to become a big this or a big that, and now you're successful in Krishna consciousness. Oh no. Oh no. That can be used, and Bhaktivedanta Prabhupada was expert in using everything for Krishna. And persons who have this drive and ambition, that can be used for preaching. Because on the one hand, people in general, if they see that, you know, developing love for Godhead means you're going to do a lot of crying, this is not particularly attractive to a materialist. And Lord Chaitanya's come for everyone. So Prabhupada is expert in engaging people in big this and big that. Big this, big that, happy time, fluffy flowers, lots of lights and colors, and music in Krishna's service. Hare Krishna. Expert. It's like when, before Mayapur was developed, they had the land, and there were some devotees were planting rice, and there were some cows there evidently, and it was very, very simple. And one of the structures there was just like a little hut, big enough to give darshan. And Prabhupada explained to the disciples, he said, we're very content and we're blissful just to sit in this little hut. It's not a problem. We can chant Hare Krishna here. It's not a problem. But people won't come unless there's a big this and a big that. They won't be attracted. So we understand it's the mission of Lord Chaitanya to capture everyone. That was the principle behind why he took sannyas, was because he used that to capture the minds, especially of the intelligent class, the scholars and the intellectuals, students. Hare Krishna, Hare. So the principle is to use everything for Krishna's service. And Prabhupada's expert at that. And big this, big that. Bombay, you've got temple in Vrindavan, big temple in Vrindavan, temple here, temple there, everywhere, temple, temple. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. And it's interesting, I was just thinking that there's no big this or big that in Jagannath Puri. Interesting. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Perhaps Jagannath Puri is already big enough. There'd be no need to compete by doing a big something or other in Jagannath Puri. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama. After all, that's where Chaitanya Mahaprabhu spent, what was it, the last years of his manifest appearance was in Jagannath Puri, and that's where some of the most intense moods of separation were displayed. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. So it was a nice exchange with this friend, this Krishna conscious friend, and I was sharing how I'm totally useless in terms of big this or big that or management or anything. I'm totally useless. I am useless. I spend a lot of time alone because who can be around me? I'm like a raving maniac, you know. It's hard for me to be with me. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. So I was able to share some of that, and this friend, they understood. Hare Krishna. So they're a little successful materially. They have managed to get a good education. They have a position. So I said a prayer for them. I wished them well by saying that their material situation would be manageable and it wouldn't be a disturbance, so that there would be room for Krishna consciousness. And it was nice. They liked that. And that makes sense to me also, that our situation, our living situation, by Krishna's grace, to be not too disturbing, not too demanding. It's all different for individuals. Some do better when they're always in a crisis. Okay. Others do better when it's a little more peaceful. So that there's room for Krishna, not always dealing with the material things. That's called simple living. And there's different standards for different people of what that means. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. So that there's room for Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Our life isn't so complicated. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Hare Ram. Oh, God. You know, things aren't what they seem. It's not what they appear to be. No, no, no. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. I love to listen to Prabhupada's chanting. You know, there's all these recordings of him singing these bhajans and these beautiful devotional songs. It just creates such a wonderful atmosphere. So, I love Prabhupada's Krishna. I want to go there. Prabhupada's Krishna. I love it. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. The illusion is very strong. And so Krishna sends help. Become attracted to Prabhupada's Krishna. But then, Krishna sends help to clear out the obstacles to getting Prabhupada's Krishna. The Paramparas, Krishna. Lord Brahma's Krishna. Lord Chaitanya's Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama. Yes, Krishna is all attractive. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. And when that desire is strong, very, very strong, to have that Krishna, that relationship, pure relationship with Krishna, that's when the crying starts. That's when the crying starts. Ah, Krishna. Ah, Krishna. So, this is a Gaura Ganodesa Dipika. It's a who's who. It's so beautiful. Who's who in Chaitanya Leela as opposed, like in comparison with the other Leelas. Because when Krishna appears, his eternal associates appear with him. They're all Nityasiddha. They all appear with him. And it's like a play or a pastime. It's a play, it's a pastime. They're playing. And when Krishna's playing a certain way, then his friends, his playmates come and they take on different aspects to enter into the play. Well, I had a little taste of that as a child. It's just a reflection. I had playmates and we would do different kinds of playing. One of them was cowboys and Indians. Someone would be the cowboys, someone would be the Indians. It was girls and boys playing together. And then young, you know, 6, 7, 8 years old, young. And then another one was, you play games like King of the Hill. Somebody would get up on top of the hill and the others had to push them off. We would play different games. And everyone would participate in the way that they were. We'd play sports. We'd play softball. So somebody was on first base, somebody was a pitcher, somebody was a catcher. You know, there are different parts that we play in these pastimes, in these games. We'd play army, you know, and someone would be two opposing sides and make believe shoot each other, you know, stuff like that. It was pretty far out games, actually. It wasn't too much playing house, not that kind of games. We were a little more physically active type children. There were some other children in the neighborhood who would be sitting on their front porch playing with dolls and things. And we'd stop by and say hello, but we weren't going to be, sitting there playing with dolls. But that was their pastimes, that was their games. So it's like we can understand, it's a little easier to see in childhood, but it's all pastimes. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. And Krishna's pastimes are completely pure and they're eternal. Hare Krishna, and that's our real activity, is entering into Krishna's pastimes. That's our eternal activity. Our activities here are all temporary, and they're contaminated by so many things, mostly by forgetfulness of Krishna. So what is it? Prabhupada would say, everything we're doing here is all zeros. All you have to do is just put one in front, and that one is Krishna. And it's not like someone has to give up anything just add Krishna. Stay right where you are, do right what you're doing, just add Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. And this is the path of spontaneous devotion, Raganuga, that Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu exhibited and taught by his personal example, and is now being presented by Srila Gaura Haridas. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. He is who he is. He's not teaching, perform austerities, perform this, perform that. He's nothing. Just hear about Krishna. Stay where you are. Be who you are in your situation. Just hear about Krishna. Develop attraction for Krishna, attachment for Krishna, in the association of devotees who are also hearing about Krishna. And love for Krishna will begin to awaken. Consciousness of Krishna will begin to awaken. And that's when the crying starts. And the laughing. And the shouting. And all the other stuff. And then you're on the right track. Yeah. You don't see material anymore. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. So, Srila Gaura Ganodesa Dipika. Hare Krishna, Krishna. First verse. Dark complexioned Lord Krishna, whose form is eternal, blissful, and full of knowledge, formerly danced with the golden complexioned gopis in the land of Vrindavan. By intently embracing them, he attained a golden complexion like theirs. In this golden form, he has now appeared in the town of Navadvip. Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Yeah. By intently embracing them, he has taken on a golden complexion. It's not a mental thing. It was by intently embracing the gopis, the desire within the Lord's heart arose to experience what they were experiencing. Being embraced by him. Jai. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. It's not like he was at a distance and he wanted to know what to... No, it was a very intense experience. Is by intently embracing them, he attained a golden complexion like theirs. And he's now appeared in the town of Navadvip. Wow. Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Krishna. Wow. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. You have to take a little break. Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Be back in a minute or two here. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Be back in a minute. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Govinda, 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 Govinda. Krishna. Yeah, Prabhupada is my spiritual master. And I'm completely useless. I can't do anything. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. All I can do is just live my fly-like life and cry for Krishna. That's all I can do. I can't do anything else. So thankfully I found some association that can help me. And that's Srila Gaura Haridas. So, we just go from where we're at, Hare Krishna, which is nowhere. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Govinda. Okay, so Gaura, Ganesh, Dipika, the Lord Chaitanya, Lord Krishna dancing with the gopis, and by intently embracing them, he attains a golden complexion like them, and he appears in the town of Navadvip. Number 2. We offer respectful obeisances to Lord Advaita and the other dear associates of the Lord, who are all full of compassion for the fallen souls. For us, the fallen souls. We offer our respectful obeisances to Srila Swarup Damodar Goswami and the other companions of the Lord. You know what it feels like reading this? You know, there used to be an old TV show, in the States at least. It was called The Wonderful Mr. Ed. It was a talking horse. So I feel like it's like, you know, like a talking horse, you know, like some kind of weird thing here. Me talking about these things, reading these things, and even relishing them, and even being attracted to them is like Krishna. There's a little cat outside, and I make sure he has food. Cats can't eat vegetables. They can't digest it. They have to have animal protein. So I gotta buy cat food. And, you know, it's really smelly stuff, you know, but he loves it. It's his food, you know. And so I put it in a little dish for him. And it's like, hey, his name's Krishna. I say, hey, dude, the taste you're looking for is Krishna. He reminds me every day that the taste we're looking for is Krishna. He's eating that obnoxious stuff, right? I mean, like, be honest with you, it smells like stool. It looks like stool. And oh, he loves it. It's, you know, dead animals all chopped up in there. And I tell him, hey, the taste you're looking for is Krishna. He just looks up at me like, huh? That's me. You know, I can relate to that. The taste I'm looking for is Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. So we offer our respectful obeisances. We offer respectful obeisances to Lord Advaita and the other associates of the Lord, who are all full of compassion for the fallen souls. The taste we're looking for is Krishna. We offer our respectful obeisances to Srila Swarup Damodar Goswami and the other companions of the Lord. As the Lord himself is full of auspicious transcendental qualities, so are they. They're all Nityasiddha, eternally liberated associates. As the Lord himself is full of mercy, so are they. These great devotees are filled with the sweet nectar of Krishna consciousness. These great devotees remove the grave sins of this material world. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram, Hare Hare. Number 3. We offer our respectful obeisances to Srinath Chakravarti, our spiritual master, who is very dear to the all-powerful personality of Godhead. Our spiritual master is like a jewel decorating the earth, or like a splendid moon shining in the Brahminical community. Some rare elevated souls in this world are able to understand and relish the nectarian description of Lord Krishna's confidential pastimes in Vrindavan. So he's offering these beautiful prayers to his spiritual master, Srinath Chakravarti. I'll read those prayers again. This is how a devotee sees their spiritual master. We offer our respectful obeisances to Srinath Chakravarti, our spiritual master, who is very dear to the all-powerful personality of Godhead. Our spiritual master is like a jewel decorating the earth, or like a splendid moon shining in the Brahminical community. evidently his spiritual master was a Brahmin. Some rare elevated souls in this world are able to understand and relish his nectarine description of Lord Krishna's confidential pastimes in Vrindavan. Rare and elevated souls are able to understand and relish his nectarine description of Lord Krishna's confidential pastimes in Vrindavan. So this is Radhanuga. This is Rasika relationship. With great devotion, I offer my respectful obeisances to my father, Sri Shivanandana, who is like a brilliant lamp shining in the Shaina family, and who is counted among the foremost associates of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So evidently, Shivananda Sain was his father, if I've got that right. Hare Krishna, the famous Shivananda Sain, who got the foot mercy of Lord Nityananda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. He's a brilliant lamp shining in the Shain family, and counted among the foremost associates of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. It's his father. Wow. Imagine having a father like that. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna. Wow. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. I know I had a really good father. Hare Krishna, I really did. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. 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 Number 5. Srila Swarup Damodar Goswami and other great Vaishnava authors have written in their books many descriptions of the great associates of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Lord Nityananda, and Lord Advaita. These authors have explained that the associates of Lord Chaitanya had previously been cowherd people in Vrindavan during Lord Krishna's advent, and these authors have informed us of the former names of each of these associates of the Lord. I have carefully considered all these writings, and I have also heard the testimonies of the devotees in Bengal, Orissa, and Mathura. Collecting all this evidence, I, Paramananda Das, write this book describing the previous life of the associates of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Okay, it's not actually a previous life. When they say previous, they're referring to the previous advent or pastime, because these are all eternal, so there's no past, present, or future. But when the Lord advents as Krishna, these associates come, and that was previously, the previous advent. Krishna. It's not like they stopped being who they were in order to enter the Chaitanya Lila. It's all going on simultaneously, and it's eternal. Hare Krishna is just that, from our perspective, sometimes it's visible, that's the advent, and sometimes it isn't, because we're in a cloud. Sometimes there's sunlight, it breaks through a cloud a little bit, and you see it, and then the clouds come and you can't see it again. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Or actually, Krishna describes he's traveling throughout the universes like the sun that goes through the sky. So he's appearing in some universe right now as Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He's appearing in some universe right now as Sri Krishna. In some universe he's appearing as Ramachandra. It's going on simultaneously. It's just because of this cloud, it's not visible, always visible. It's only, like when the clouds part, there comes the sun, boo, and then the clouds come and you can't see the sun. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. It's interesting that it's actually scheduled incarnations also. So like the sun, scheduled incarnations. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hari Om, Ram Ram, Hari Hari. So what Paramananda Das has done is he's compiled from the writings of Swarup Damodar and the different Vaishnavacharyas and authors, wherever he found reference to an associate of the Lord in Chaitanya Leela and referred to their relationship and pastime in Krishna Leela, he's compiled all of that. So who's who. Number 6, just as Lord Krishna Chandra, who is non-different from the Panchatattva, formerly appeared in this world, so Lord Chaitanya also appeared in this world. Yeah, formerly refers to the appearance, the former appearance, not existence, but appearance. Just as Lord Krishna Chandra, who is non-different from the Panchatattva, formerly appeared in this world, so Lord Chaitanya also appeared in this world. Number 7, the members of the Panchatattva are non-different from Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Had they been different from him, they would have been known as Chatstayam Tattvam. Instead of Panchatattva, it would have been Chatstayam Tattvam, the four truths. Interesting that he presents that little bit of mathematics there. The members of the Pancha, it proves that they're all non-different from Lord Krishna. And I read this morning, and boy, my hair stood on end. The next verse of how this, I mean, Hare Krishna, I'll be ready for this because, wow. So he's establishing here, he says, the members of Panchatattva are non-different from Lord Chaitanya. Had they been different from him, they would have been known as, instead of the 5 truths, the 4 truths. Next verse. Hold on to your hat if you have one. Krishna, Krishna, Krishna. The members of the Panchatattva are different from Lord Krishna, and then again they are not different from him. And this is how they're different and non-different, by employing his internal potency. The Lord has created a condition in which the members of the Panchatattva are simultaneously different from him and non-different from him. All the members are actually Krishna, but what makes them different from Krishna is they are in the mood of service to Krishna. Which, that Panchatattva is so filled with that ecstatic mood of love and separation from Krishna, all the members of the Panchatattva manifest that. What Krishna wants to experience in these different tastes, in these different rasas. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. It's the variegatedness of the pastime, of the mood of separation of the devotee, the topmost devotee. Hare Krishna, but they all have that mood of separation. And they're all Krishna in the mood of separation, but in 5 different varieties. Lord Chaitanya is Krishna himself in the mood of separation from Krishna. And all the other members of the Panchatattva all have that same mood. This is the pastime that's going on. Hare Krishna, Hare. It's actually going on in Vrindavan. Hare Krishna. They're playing this pastime in Vrindavan. But somehow now, by the Lord's mercy, the clouds have parted in the material world, and it's visible. It was visible 500 years ago, manifested. And now we hear about it. Hare Krishna, and cry. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, yeah. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Okay. Number 9, Srila Swarup Damodar Goswami has described the 5 members of the Panchatattva in the following words. How can someone like me relish this? I mean, why do I find this so wonderful? Why am I so attracted to hearing these things? I'm like, I'm like a grasshopper, or Mr. Ed, the talking horse. I mean, how, there's nothing in me that, or of my activities that my activities are not glorious in any way, shape or form. I mean, I'm just eating and sleeping and living a material life. Very simply, I mean, there's nothing extraordinary about the way I live or what I do. Go out in the garden and I water the plants and I pull the weeds. I clean in here when it gets really bad. But why is it that when I hear these things, I'm so attracted? And because I see, how far away I really am, given my situation, I cry. Because I want to be in this environment. I want to relish this all the time. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama. And then I laugh because it's funny. It's funny being a grasshopper. That's right, like fifth canto, Jud Bharat, right? When he took birth as the deer, because he made that terrible mistake of getting attached to a pet deer, and thinking with great attachment at the time of death about his pet deer. Then he had to take birth as a deer, because that's what he was thinking about and relish and desiring. He ended up taking a body. But he had full consciousness while he was in the body. So he was hopping around in the forest, and wherever there were sages meeting in the forest, he would hang out nearby so he could hear something. He was hopping around in his deer body with full consciousness, knowing what happened. Oh my God. That's enough to make anybody cry. Krishna. Krishna! Oh my God. Oops. Sorry. Break your eardrums. Ugh. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Okay, number 9, verse. Srila Swarup Damodar Goswami has described the 5 members of the Panchatattva in the following words. Okay, now getting into the details of this variegatedness of these different manifestations of Krishna within the Panchatattva. Number 10, Swarup Damodar Goswami says, I offer my obeisances unto the Supreme Lord Krishna, who is non-different from his features, as a devotee, devotional incarnation, devotional manifestation, pure devotee, and devotional energy. I'm going to look at this without devotion. Hello? Without devotion? Yeah, I'm going to take that word devotion off and just look at, say, Lord Krishna is non-different from a devotee, an incarnation, a manifestation, a pure devotee, and his energy. Okay, if you look at it like that, it doesn't look so much like it's all one. You can see the differentiation. The devotee, the incarnation, a manifestation, a pure devotee, and his energy. Now I'll put the devotion back in there because this is Krishna's manifestation in the mood of separation, being a devotee, in other words, filled with devotion for Krishna, and what you have is a devotee. An incarnation filled with devotion. A manifestation filled with devotion. A pure devotee filled with devotion, and his energy filled with devotion. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram. That's why simultaneously one and different. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. By employing his internal potency, the Lord has created a condition in which the members are simultaneously different from him and not different from him. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. It's the devotion that makes them different, because they have these different moods of devotion. Anyway, I'm really, really attracted to try to understand these things. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. I like to hear, try to understand. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. By doing that, having that come in, then later I think about these things, and the desire for Krishna consciousness becomes even more strong. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. The beauty of the Lord's pastimes, his manifestations, his unlimited pastimes is so attractive. It's not just like I'm mentally trying to understand this like some mathematical formula. No, I want to get the picture. I want to see what the pastime is, what the qualities are of these different personalities. I want to be able to become conscious of these things. You know, there was an environment that surrounded Srila Prabhupada, and those that came to him when he was physically present and preaching, it was very obvious that there was a whole environment surrounding him, an atmosphere, a whole atmosphere, and he was accessible in that way, in that everyone could feel that environment. And you just sort of found your place in that environment very naturally. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram. I want to find my place in what I'm hearing about. I want to find my place there. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Okay, it's going to get really technical, okay? Because the fine details of it's not just all one. There's fine details. So here it is, number 11. Paramananda Das says, I shall now summarily explain the meaning of these words. In this Panchatattva, the Bhakta Rupa, or the form of a devotee, is Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who formerly appeared as Lord Krishna. Okay? The son of Nanda Maharaj. The Bhakta Swarupa, a devotional incarnation, is Lord Nityananda, who formerly appeared in Vrajabhumi as Lord Balaram. The Bhakta avatar, the devotional manifestation, is Lord Advaita Acharya, who is none different from Sadashiva, Lord Sadashiva. That may be why we see that pastime in Chaitanya Leela, where Lord Advaita, in order to get chastised by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, goes off to another part of India and begins preaching impersonalism. Previously, he was instructed to Lord Shiva to appear as what was that impersonalist preacher that everybody was taking shelter of? Oh my! There was Lord Buddha, and then there was Shankaracharya. Is actually a manifestation of Lord Shiva. He was instructed by Krishna to preach impersonalism. So, Lord Advaita is an avatar. No, he's a manifestation. He's a manifestation. Bhakta avatar, devotional manifestation. He's Lord Shiva. So in that pastime, he goes to another part of India and he starts preaching impersonalism. And Lord Chaitanya comes and chastises him. Actually starts beating him, I guess, physically. So angry. But that's what he wanted. He wanted the best time. Krishna, it's all fun. They're just having such a good time. Don't you want to go there? I'm serious. They're just having such a good time playing like this in the devotional atmosphere. Okay. So Lord Advaita is none different from Sadashiva. And the Bhaktakya, pure devotee, is Srinivas and the other great devotees as well. Okay, but the pure devotees. The Bhakta Shakti, devotional energy, is Gadadhar Pandit, the foremost of Brahmins. Gadadhar Pandit. For Gadadhar referred to as Radha, but he's not talking about that here. Okay. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Number 12. Lord Chaitanya, Lord Nityananda Avadut, and Lord Advaita are all incarnations of the supremely exalted personality of Godhead. They're all Vishnu forms who are now in the mood of devotional mood. And they are all known by the title Prabhu, or Master. Among them, Lord Chaitanya, who is an ocean of mercy, is known as Mahaprabhu, the Great Master. And the great personalities, Lord Nityananda and Lord Advaita, are known only as Prabhu, Master. All three are also known as Goswami, Master of the Senses. Gadadhar is called by the title Dvija, or Brahmana, and Srinivas is called by the title Pandita, learned scholar. These are all the titles of the members of the Panchatattva. Well, I'd never heard that before. They have titles. So Mahaprabhu, and then the two Prabhus, Advaita and Nityananda, and then Dvija for Gadadhar, and Pandita for Srinivas, Pandit. So Mahaprabhu, Prabhu, Dvija, and Pandita. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Just, it like fills in the pieces, you know. It's not just all one. There's differentiation, there's variety. Like in a play, you know, you have the different characters that come on the stage and they're dressed differently, They have different parts to play. Yeah, it's Hare Krishna. The pastime is like a play. In this regard, Srila Swarup Damar Goswami has explained that the title Mahaprabhu should be used only for Lord Chaitanya, although the title Prabhu may be used for Lord Chaitanya, Nityananda, and Advaita. For this reason, the devotees address Lord Chaitanya as Mahaprabhu and Nityananda and Advaita as Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Setting the stage for the characters here. This is like a list of characters. Hare Krishna. And like you go to a movie, and then who played what part, a big list. Who was in charge of lighting, and who was in charge of sound, and who took care of the refreshments, and and the production company. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Oh, Krishna, go in it's all Krishna's pastimes, just reflected in the material world. It's disturbing in the material world. It's because there's so many. It's temporary. It's an illusion. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Like if you go to a movie, wow, it's really good in the movie. You're sitting there, you're laughing, you're crying, you're experiencing the different things you see on the screen vicariously. And then the movie's over and you're out in the street, where's my car? Oh, got to pay the light bill. Oh, hungry. The vicarious experience. With this, it's not, it seems to be maybe vicarious, but it's not, because it's the actual eternal activities. And becoming attracted to that, we actually can go there. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. I had a really bad experience one time with a movie. I went with a friend to see, it was a very popular horror movie at the time. Is the Night of the Living Dead. A terrible movie, just disgusting, where people are killed and then they come to life, but they're zombies. And the whole world is being infected by this. I guess it was something like what the deprogrammers were seeing Krishna consciousness as in the 80s, that they were making people into like the living dead, walking around program. Anyway, so I was in the movie, and when it came out, I was horrified because it looked just like what was going on in the movie. The people walking, and they looked like I was still in the movie. It was like the Night of the Living Dead. It was terrible. I was in that kind of nightmare for actually a couple days. It was awful. Oh, Krishna. Consciousness, huh? Let's make friends with Krishna. Hear about Krishna. Become attracted to Krishna. Cry for Krishna. Associate with those who also are attracted to Krishna, who also cry for Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. In this regard, okay, the titles for all these different manifestations of Krishna. Number 14, all the associates of Lord Chaitanya, Lord Nityananda, and Lord Advaita are very exalted personalities. The association of Lord Nityananda were all cowherd boys during Lord Krishna's advent. Okay, I think I'm going to stop there because now it's getting into something else. And what is that verse in Ishopanishad? The Lord is very far away, but He's very near as well. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare. Stay well, my friends. Keep your life simple. Don't get all complicated. Have what you need. Take what you can use. Leave the rest. And make sure there's lots of room for Krishna. And tune in to Srila Gaura Dasa's preaching. Hare Krishna.